Hey everyone, this is a part 2 video to the MCPEDL video I made before. I'm making a part 2 because 1, there was some information that I left out, and 2, because there's been new developments, just things that I found out that are very important. So let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. So before with the VIP feature that he had, which just to recap, if you didn't watch the last video, you can if you want. MCPEDL added a VIP subscription where basically, which is fine by the way, the idea of a VIP subscription, but he added it, and one of the features was ad-free downloads, which is fine if he removes all the ads from his site if you buy VIP, but the ad-free downloads meant that you can bypass all of the creators' download links and just get the content directly. And the problem with that is that one texture pack, one behavior pack, it can take months to even a year to make. And he's saying, if you pay me, because if you buy a VIP subscription, the creators don't get a cut of that money. So if you bypass our ad links because you bought VIP, then that creator has spent a fucking year making that, is getting your content for free. Now, technically it is free because we offer it to you for free. The only thing you have to do is go through, take 20 seconds out of your life, minor inconvenience to download something that someone spent a year or many months working on. Imagine if Microsoft or Sony, the creators of Xbox and PlayStation, you could buy a subscription, which you kind of can, but creators agree to it and they get a cut of the money. But imagine you paid Microsoft like $5 a month and you got access to every game on their service for free, and then Microsoft didn't pay any of those creators at all if you played one of the games. Now they have a feature like this, it's called Game Pass. But all the creators that signed up for it, it wasn't forced, it was optional, and they all got a cut of the money if someone used that service to play their games. And that's why creators sign up for it. But in this case, it's everyone has to do it, and you don't get jack shit. You don't get any money from it, which is why it's so bad. I mean, just imagine that. Imagine if every game developer, was forced to just be okay with this, and this is how they had to have their games in this environment. Almost no one would buy it outright, and they wouldn't make any money. Meanwhile, Microsoft and Sony would make all of it. That's just an analogy I came up with, and that's why it's a problem, because he's not the one. This lazy motherfucker who made this website, who probably used the fucking template and hired some people. He's not the fucking one who spent a year making something and pouring his heart and soul into it, but he has the audacity to charge for a VIP feature that fucks over creators in every way possible, and then to just brush it off and do all types of other shit that I don't want to get into right now because that's coming at the later part of the video. But it gets even worse than that, because what I figured out that I didn't know before, but I looked a little harder, is that even if you're a free user like me, you can still bypass creators' download links. And then you may say, well, then what's the point of buying VIP? Well, the point is that it's a slower download. You have to do a CAPTCHA if you're a free user. But the problem with that is that he still puts a link there right underneath yours, right there, and it's even in bigger text, and it's just saying, it's screaming, hey, download me instead. He'll make money so he either make money because you bought the VIP, or he'll make money because you use his link over ours. And most people are going to use his link over the creator's link because it just stands out more, it's bigger, and people may find it a little more convenient because it's on the site. It doesn't redirect you anywhere. And not only that, but if you do click on the external link, he'll give scary warning messages saying, warning, you're entering a website that we have no control over. It could be dangerous, could have malware, could redirect you, could do all this. And people get scared and they go back and they're like, oh crap, I don't want to download it. I'll use this link instead. I'll use the one they provided. So so the problem with this is that every single turn, now creators don't have many ways to make money, but any single way that a creator does have a way to make money, like at every single turn, he's trying to put his own alternative there so that he can hijack and siphon money. That's what this is. This is like a hijack scheme where if there's any way we can make money, he has to come in and say, oh, wait, well, this could be a way I can make money too. Hey, look at me, I'm right over here. And that's what he's doing. He's just siphoning money from creators because he keeps forcing all this bullshit onto us, and then his excuse is always just, you don't have to use our site. Well, yeah, that's a great excuse for being a anti-developer dickhead, isn't it? That we don't have to use your site. Great, that's why I'm uploading on my pack sims to fucking Planet Minecraft now, is I don't have to use your site, and and also just mostly because that was actually your response. Literally, you don't have to use my site. I was nice. I was kind. I just made a suggestion about the direction the site's going, and instead of taking that criticism nicely, the way that I intended it, you just said use a different site. Okay, fine by me. I hope more people do it too, because I can't fucking stand this. But besides him hijacking money with all these schemes and, you know, trying because it's a shitty thing to do. He's saying, hey, this guy that spent many months to a year making this, why don't you give me 100% of the money, the guy that had nothing to do with it, and give the creator 0%? I mean, look, making money off Minecraft packs, it's difficult. It really is difficult. But I mean, even the best creators are making minimum wage basically, but now we're making like literally 4 times less than that. So I mean, you're making a hard situation much harder. It is ridiculous. But moving on to the next topic now, this isn't just things that I forgot to say. This is just a new thing that happened. Well, it's not new that it happened, but it's new that I found out. And basically what happened is, since I made the last video criticizing these features on the site, he has blacklisted me from his website. Now, what do I mean by blacklist? It means I have uploaded one new pack, and I have also updated existing packs. And he has not accepted any of them. He has not denied them either. It just says pending. He has not reviewed them. He's not done anything. He just will not accept them. I sent an email talking about this. I sent a PM talking about this. He is straight up ignoring me and not updating anything. So it's his website. I'm not saying it's illegal to not accept my packs, obviously. He's allowed to do it. But just because you're allowed to do something doesn't mean you should. And when you do, your reasons for doing it says a lot about you. So, you know, blacklisting someone because they criticized you, that's like one of the worst things that you can do. All right? That's literally one of the worst things that you can do. It just proves that you're guilty and proves that you're a scumbag with something to hide. And it's gotten so bad that creators are afraid to speak out. Like, I'm getting Twitter PMs from creators telling me that they agree with that they don't like the changes, but they're afraid to reply to my tweets or on my YouTube videos in the comments because they don't want to get blacklisted either, because maybe they're a little more dependent on me, or maybe they're a little more scared. It's fine. I'm not going to judge people for not speaking out. I understand some people may have more to lose than me. So, yeah. They run their site. I'm sorry, not they. He. It's like a one-man operation. I know he likes to use they in his tweets so he can shift liability, but it's just John running the website. There's no one else, because, you know, if he had someone else running the website, that means he'd have to pay them. Although God forbid that. But basically, he's running his website like an authoritarian government runs a country. Kind of like, you know, the Chinese Communist Party with a bunch of censorship and all that, and trying to control every little thing. He blacklisted me. He didn't even remove me from the site. He blacklisted me, which is actually worse, which I know doesn't sound worse, but the reason it's worse is because if I can't update my packs, I can't make them better. I can't update them to 1.18. I can't whenever I get an update, whenever I update the pack, people get pings telling them, hey, re-download the pack, has been updated, and they re-update and they download it, and then I get more downloads, I make more money. But basically, he did this so that it would hurt me without hurting him, because the more content that's on his site, the more money he gets, because the more people that are using it, the more people that are browsing, the more people that are using his download links, the more people that are buying his VIP. So instead of removing me, he just decided to blacklist me and try to hurt my career, but he can still make money off my content. And now, if that doesn't show you how scummy he is, I'm not sure what excuse the fanboys will make after this video. I really don't, but I cannot wait for it. To the people that he pampers and, you know, treats like the golden child, and, you know, with special privileges and stuff and all that. I'm sure they'll be here defending him to their last breath. It's fine. I mean, any logical, rational person with at least 2 brain cells can clearly see this shit. I mean, I've had problems with him in the past, and anytime I ask him a question that I know there's no good answer for, he will not answer it at all. He will just avoid it. One time we're having an email exchange, this is like a year ago, about an unrelated problem. I asked him a question repeatedly, and he glossed over it multiple times, not acknowledging it, and he just kept doing that. Like, like it's so like talking to the owner of MCPEDL is the most frustrating thing ever because he does not answer your questions. He does not give you straight answers. Like even about the VIP thing, I was, you know, when I was giving him criticisms about that, I just wanted to know how it worked and how it was going to benefit us in the future. And he wouldn't answer those questions. He just kept saying, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to use the site. I'm like, well, okay, but how will the support of the creator feature that's coming, you know, like how will this help us, you know, because we're obviously losing revenue. Will this like help us as in like just some sort of like cosmetic reward for our profiles, or will it like legitimately help ease the problem that you created with the revenue by somehow helping us make more revenue? And just beats around the bush. That's literally what he does. You know, if he ever responds to this video, I'm sure his reply won't be responding to half the things that I said. 75% of the things that I've said. I'm sure it'll literally only respond to a handful, or will probably be completely out of context. But I'm sure he won't respond to anything. The only reason he's being such a blatant asshole and he just doesn't give a fuck is because he has such a huge capital on bedrock add-ons and stuff. You know, he's the only viable sites if you want a lot of downloads. You know, if you use another site, you're not going to get a lot of downloads. I would say Planet Minecraft has the most downloads for Bedrock Edition that you can use. So I do recommend trying out Planet Minecraft. You'll still get a decent amount of downloads there, and the more creators that switch there, obviously, the more consumers that will too, which will make it even bigger. You can also join my Discord, which is a creator Discord where people can upload and advertise their packs. I'm trying to make that a good alternative to MCPEDL as well. So you can do either or both. That's my recommendations. Sorry for ranting on so much. I'm sure I've said a lot of things that I didn't have to say that just unnecessarily made the video longer, so I'm sorry for wasting your time. You know, obviously this is a serious topic and one I feel strongly about, so that's why I did it. I didn't mean to, but I hope you did watch the end of the video, and thanks for everything. I hope that you guys care enough to help. Peace out.